Hello everyone, welcome back to Dilton's Tech Blog. And in the previous video, we saw how we can understand a KNX TP line segment. Alright, so this video we are going to talk about a line, let's say multiple lines and areas, and how it is built on the system Alright, okay. So now in the last video we saw that we had a line segment. A line segment is nothing but a power supply with a bunch of devices. As we have learned, we have done in all the projects. Okay. So next comes an area. So what is an area? An area is nothing but a group of lines. An area is nothing but a group of line. Okay. So to understand this or to make this more simpler, I will just explain the concept of first of all, I will explain the concept of individual address so that it's more easy for you to understand the addressing when I am talking about it. Okay, so let's put it in a very simple way. So let's say we have a KNX individual address. So in KNX we have two types of address. Okay, we have the individual address. So we have the individual address, or also called as the physical address, and we have something called as group address. Okay, so group address is normally used for programming and individual address is for identifying the devices in a network. So it's mandatory that each and every KNX device, including line couplers, backbone couplers, devices, repeaters, everything has an individual address. Without an individual address, a device cannot exist in a system. Okay. Okay, so what is an individual address? So the individual address is normally consisting of three levels. So like an IP address, we have three levels. So x.x.x. Okay, so the first x is the area, the second x is the line, and the third x is the device number in that line. So let's say I have a device 1.1.1. That means this device is present in the first area, line 1, and it is the device number 1. So you can say in this way, device number 1 in line number 1 in area number 1. So in KNX, okay, in KNX, we can have these data like the first x can be from 0 to 15, the second x can be 0 to 15, the third x can be 0 to 255. So this is the line. This is the line. So when you total it out, it is 15.255, or we can say 16 into 16 into 256. This gives a theoretical value of 65,536 devices in a single network. So this is including the device 000. If you remove that, you will get 65,535 usable devices in a network. This is the theoretical and let's say the practical maximum of a KNX installation. Okay, so this is how the addressing is formed. So let's say for an example, you have a device that is having an address 1.2.10. That means it is the 10th device in the second line in area number 1. Let's say you have a device that is 12.10.25, for example. That means it is the 25th device in line 10 of area 12. Okay, so this is how we define the devices. So normally we need to understand the topology, as I said. So I always said that the devices will be only from 1 to 255. So the 0 address is always reserved for line couplers. So if a device has an address 1.1.0, that means this is the first line coupler in area 1. This is the first line coupler in the area 1. Okay, so that is what is happening here. So here you can see there is a power supply and a bunch of devices. So this is called as a line segment, right? And we have another line with the power supply and a bunch of devices, and this is another line segment. But now the requirement is that we need to connect these two lines together. We need to connect these two lines to together. So for that, we cannot directly connect because we know that in one line you cannot have more than 255 devices. So you cannot have these lines together. So we had something called as a line coupler. We had something called as a line coupler. Okay, so this line coupler will carry the address. Okay, let's say for in this scenario, let's say this device is 1.1.1 and this device is 1.1.255, and consider this device is 1.15.1 and this is 1.15.255. Okay, so in this scenario, this line coupler will have the address 1.1.0. This is the address of this line coupler, and 1.15.0 is the address of this line coupler. Okay, this is how the line coupler addresses are made. Okay, now how do you make these two line couplers to talk to each other? So that is where the main line comes in. So when two line couplers are connected to each other with the KNX TP cable, okay, it also needs a power supply because, as I said, every KNX line needs a power supply, and this is an isolated line. Isolated line means there is no electrical connection between this main line to this secondary line. So this is called as a main line and this is called as a secondary line. So again, main line and secondary line. So the secondary line and the main line are galvanically isolated. So that means there is no electrical connection in them. So there is only a software link in between them. So the power from this power supply will not pass through this line couplers, or this power supply will not pass through this line coupler. So you need to have a separate power supply to make this line work. So this main line is called as the area line. Okay, this is the main line of area number 1. And okay, you are asking, so what happened to line 1.0.0? Okay, I started with line 1. What happened to line 0? Because I said here we can have anywhere between 0 to 15. So the main line is called the 0th line, or the line 0 of a area. So here this line, so any device on this line will have the address, like let's say I have a keypad or whatever it is here, and this will have the address like 1.0.1 to 1.0. Let's say 240. Why? Because there are line couplers, so you will have 15 line couplers maximum, so plus 15, so you will have get up to 1.0.255. Okay, so this is how the area is formed, how two lines are connected together. So here the example is given between line coupler 1 and line coupler 15. So considering that the dotted line means you can have up to 1 to 15 lines here, and the 0th line is the main line, meaning that you can have like line coupler 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 15, and each of this line can hold up to 255 individual TP devices. Okay, so that itself is 15 into 255. That itself is a very huge number. So you have more than 2500, let's say 3750 devices approximately in one area. So in one area you can have more than 3750 devices. So this number surpasses any project that you might be doing in a building. So unless or otherwise you are doing, let's say, the Burj Khalifa or like a 100-story building, and you want everything to be in like one single installation, maybe you will cross this number. So it's very rare that you will cross like let's say more than 5000 devices or 6000 devices in a installation. But with just one line, or sorry, with just one area with 15 lines, you can have more than 3750 devices. So this is how a area and a line is created in a KNX installation. So in the next video, we will see how to practically create this area and a line, okay, and the lines in an actual KNX project using ETS. See you on the next video. Thank you.